Turning now to the showdown in the Silver State. Nevada, of course, a key battleground in the race for president and the site of Wednesday night's final presidential debate. The latest Real Clear Politics poll average has Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump in a dead heat there, with Clinton up by just a point. But Nevada also represents the GOP's best opportunity to pick up a Democratic-held Senate seat, with Republican Joe Heck and Democrat Catherine Cortez Masto virtually tied in the race to replace retiring Senate Minority Leader Harry Reid. Wall Street Journal editorial page writer Kate Batchelder is in Reno with the latest. Welcome, Kate.
Hi, Paul.
So you saw the debate last night. What argument is Joe Heck making for his case in the Senate?
The Joe Heck pitch is basically that he can be trusted on the economy, on health care and Obamacare, and on national security. The reason for this is his pitch is that he is a small business owner, a medical doctor, and an Army reservist. So he's been pounding these themes pretty hard throughout his campaign.
So he's a brigadier general, too, in the reserve, correct?
Correct.
So he's not just
Yes.
like a private like me or something like that. Or I wish I were a private in the reserve, but that's it. So he's had a real legitimate career. What is Cortez Masto saying in response?
Cortez Masto is not running on any particular platform other than Heck is responsible for everything Donald Trump has ever said, and he's a tool of the Koch brothers. It's basically a repeat of what we saw in 2014 when the Democrats tried to paint, say, Joni Ernst, a Republican in Iowa, as a Koch brothers tool.
Oh, yeah. When you say Koch brothers, you mean Charles and David Koch, the businessmen who spend a lot of money in campaigns. They're libertarian brothers. So she's trying to attach Heck to them and say you're somehow illegitimate because of that association. Is that working?
It doesn't seem to be working, mostly because most Nevada voters don't seem to care who the Koch brothers are.
Right.
And this is a very transparent strategy from Harry Reid, who basically selected Cortez Masto to take his seat.
She's a former attorney general for the state of Nevada, and he took over her campaign, or he sent his people in when it looked like she was floundering a while back, and she came in there, and he brought his aides in to try to rescue, and that's when they came up with the Trump link Heck to Trump. Did she hit that point again and again and again in the debate?
Yes, she did. So she tried to say that Heck still supports Trump, and Heck quipped back, "I don't think my opponent has been watching the news the past week." So basically, she's relying on Harry Reid's staff, but you'll notice that Harry Reid is not on the stump with her when Cory Booker is with her today, Elizabeth Warren has been through the state, and Hillary Clinton has campaigned with her. I suspect that's because Harry Reid is not that popular with a lot of Nevada voters and is underwater favorability-wise and is a polarizing figure here.
Yeah, he almost lost in his last re-election bid 6 years ago, so that's not necessarily the best endorsement. Now, Heck last week said that he was no longer endorsing Donald Trump. How is that playing for him? Because is that creating any rift within the Republican Party out there?
Of course this will have some consequence, but it's hard to know at this point. A GOP internal poll this week showed that 14% of voters were more likely to vote for Heck because of his unendorsement of Trump, and that 14% were less likely to vote. So 70% of voters said they don't care.
So it's just a wash.
It could be a wash. Democrats are eager to make it seem like Heck will be tanked by walking away from Trump, but that is far from clear.
All right, what's the broader political context here in Nevada, the presidential race? Because it's really surprising to me that this is as close as it is, given that Obama carried the state twice, and it has a huge number of Hispanic voters as well as Mormons who haven't exactly been warm to Trump. What's going on?
Well, I think there's a lot going on, and one is that Nevada has a large population of voters with high school degrees and some college, but not college educated.
Right.
It has a large white working class. We know Trump is very popular among these groups. It also is a bit of a transient state, especially Las Vegas. People move for a while, they stay, they leave. This might be helping Trump. And there's also the fact that Nevada was hit hard by the 2008 recession and has been slower to recover than other parts of the country. And voters are not happy with the economic status quo.
All right, interesting, Kate. Thank you very much. Now,